Alright, got the under 10s. We're going to be trying to go through the highlight list and just playing it through this way, rather than watching the whole entire video. But you guys will have access to watch it as much as you want. You'll be able to see everything and even save the videos and stuff if you sign up to the VO team. Alright, hopefully if you're quick enough and smart enough, you'll see exactly what's wrong with this picture. A million things are wrong with it. So if you're a good enough player, you should already have picked that up. So cool. One issue is from here, if 1 and 2, these guys can make forward runs into the box, it means us defenders can also have the same amount of urgency to get back. Okay, if these guys can do it, then you can do it. We're all humans. There's much more issues than that, trust me. Alright, so Abraham, the ball just got passed. That is not the time to stop running. Go, cool, my job's done. So if you see yourself, you're doing all the effort. This is brilliant. Brilliant. The ball gets passed, and now we completely stand still. No good. I understand you may be looking at that player, marking that person, but still. And from here, Rose has done brilliant and made the effort, while other players are daydreaming. So how in the world does this happen in football? A player by himself, no one blocking a shot to the goal, he's standing directly in front of the goal, when we have 2 of our teammates, potentially you could say 3, holding hands with each other. So that, we do not mark each other, Carlos and Mac. Can we aim to mark other people? Rose is gone to steal the ball. That means one of us needs to cover Rosa. My man, it's too blurry to see. You should be marking goal side. Abraham, you're watching. You should be marking goal side. And one of you two obviously should be marking this player. Okay. So that is number 1 on defending. That is just lack of effort, lack of care. You're just going, cool, someone else will defend. I don't want to run. So that's not a talent issue, that's not a skill issue, that's an effort issue. If you don't fix it, bye-bye, not going to go very far in football. Okay, so it's my job to highlight exactly what you guys need to start doing. Otherwise, if I just say you guys are perfect players, then you guys believe things are great, and then you never improve and never get success. So it's my job to highlight. Alright, from the video, you should know the left and right defender, get nice and close to your goalkeeper. This way, by the time the ball gets to you, Mac, you're probably already going to get pressed and attacked. But if you get super close to your goalkeeper, defenders, then the ball just has to go here super quickly. By the time he gets to you, you're going to be able to play it around here in this big wide space. But if you get the ball here, Mac, and this guy comes close you down, you're only going to be able to play here. So, if you received here versus here, the angle is easier to play out of. So that you're going to play off the pitch, where here you can play up to our winger. So goalkeepers, if the goalkeeper has the ball, left and right defender get close. When we have the ball, just from the video, where does our centre defender go? Our centre defender becomes the midfielder, because then maybe that player can receive the ball straight to the midfield. Rather than Rosa, if you get the ball here, nothing good happens. You're in front of 3 defenders. So become the midfielder, get in the pocket of space. Positioning is everything. Just that last moment, our defensive positioning was awful. Sorry to say, it was awful. It's all about where you move your body, what are you thinking, where should I go, how should I receive the ball, how should I defend? Okay, it's not just how good you can kick a ball, how accurately you can pass a ball. So many other things to work on. So we see here, it's a big long pass to my man here, to Costa, I believe. By the time the ball gets the ball, he's already getting pressed, he's already in danger. So what we're saying here, just get nice and close, and then it all has to be a nice little soft pass. By the time this guy gets to you, or this guy gets to you, you'll be able to play straight through to the midfielder, straight to the winger, anything. So that's what we're saying at the moment. And depending with Petter can either put on the line, or he can go further back, up to you, depending on your kick. But that's something to work on. Our positioning, our starting positions. Just like the video. Alright. Another thing, if our left defender has the ball, our midfielder should be trying to receive the ball here, Rosa. But most importantly, if left defender has it, left defender has it, left winger must come short to receive this pass. Must. Not just run away and hope the ball is going to magically go and past 10,000 defenders. Something happens all the time. Left defender gets it. I need my left winger to receive here. Meanwhile, Rosa should already be here because our centre defender becomes a midfielder when we have the ball, so we can receive this pass through here, which would be brilliant. But now we're no good. Another thing, if the ball goes to left defender, we need a right defender to come across. Okay, because if we lose it here, you're too far away. Which, once again, another thing we have mentioned, defenders go here. So then, if we do lose it, you're already here to win the ball, rather than all the way over here in Daydream Land. And do we see how static we are at the moment, Mac? We're like a statue. And I'm gonna be mean through this video analysis to everybody. Okay? You should see me critique my own videos. Yeah, if you've ever watched me play, I critique myself just as bad. But if we don't get this inside your brain, you'll never improve. And then you're gonna get sad every week if we're versing the best players in Adelaide, and you think, oh my god, this is so hard, this is so difficult. It's not that difficult. You just have to change a few things, and then you go from a decent player to an incredible player. If you take on the advice and if you learn and watch these videos. So just watch yourself, Mac. We're in danger, and now we react 5 seconds, 10 seconds too late. And that's nearly all it took to be a goal. Voila. So, many things. Let's watch this again. Cool. Issue number 1. So this is why I said, once again, come short, receive a short little pass, super easy to control, super easy to quickly pass. Well done, Abraham. Do you see what Abraham came to defend? Really good job. Could we also, Carlos, not slow down here? You should be busting your butt to go steal a ball, Carlos. Last week and the week before. When we lose it, we win it back. It was the whole topic of the last 2 weeks of defending. So just watch yourself and think, am I kind of jogging, pretending to be in play, or am I actually busting my butt like Abraham is to actually defend? Because that's how you play football. So if Abraham can get from there to there, Stefan, you could get there. Carlos, you could get there. Mac, you should be marking up. Once again, Mac, if we defend, you should be standing in front of the player, so you're blocking the goal. Okay. So we got to play here free, because we don't want to get back and defend. But also we lost it because we didn't position ourselves correctly anyway. So well done, Abraham. So what we want to think about is 1, 2, 3. Are you watching or marking? Because somehow this player gets the ball first. Why don't any of you 3 get the ball? Who are you marking? Who are you marking? Because I can, hopefully not all 3 of you are trying to mark this player. This guy's a threat. So these are some things where you go, that's why we lost that goal. Not because they're better players. It's simply because you're not doing the right things. Okay. They're not monumentally got incredible talent that you'll never reach up to. No, just simple things. Put in effort. It's half the game. Silly pass. So we want to try to keep an eye. If we make it obvious of where we're passing to, he's going to read it. Secondly, pass to their feet, not kind of in a 50-50 challenge with someone twice the size. So that pass was pretty much the opposition. So you've done him a disservice. I was going to do the highlights, but there's a million things we have to work on and learn. So, one thing I hate with all my ages. Our attacking players goes, yep, I'm going to run forward regardless. If there's 10,000 defenders, I'm going to go forward, run forward. We need to say, hey guys, it's not going to work. There's 1,000 defenders. You're not going to dribble the whole team. Turn, reset, Play back, try again the other side. Okay. On a second note, our right winger must be on the right wing. Our left winger must be on the left wing. Our centre defender and striker can be in the centre. Alright, so another thing. We got a left defender, centre defender, right defender. Right defender, Mac. 1, you should be more level with your teammates. 2, you need to be worried about their right winger. In saying that, Abraham, when we have the ball, you should be on the right wing if you're a right winger. Okay, so a couple thing errors. Us 3 need to be chatting more, and can we make sure that we're somewhat level with each other? Okay, and making sure that we have our left defender, our centre defender, and Mac, our right defender. Okay. And just make sure, Mac, you're very flat-footed at times. You're not ready. You're reacting. So once again, this is positioning, which is why I say a billion thousand times, it's not how good your skills are. Most of it is your positioning, and that's why we say your football brain. Where are you positioning yourself? Are you talking to your teammates? Rosa, are you saying, hey Mac, you should be more on the right side? Abraham, are you positioning yourself on the right wing correctly? So you can see with most of these games, it's not how talented the other players are or how what our skills are. It's simply, are we positioning ourselves right? Are we using our brains? Are we moving to help our teammates? A lot of it doesn't come down to, can you dribble 3,000 people? That doesn't mean you're a good player. So here, I don't mind that at all, Mac. This is better. But Rosa, get here, man. Because you can receive these passes. Abraham, you should be out here on the wings. So then it can go to Mac, then to you. So left and right wings, get on the white lines. Centre defender becomes the midfielder when we have the ball. Because this pass, Rosa, you know that does nothing. You're smart player, Rosa. You know that does nothing for anyone. Alright. This is good. So if it goes to here or here, they're going to come and chase you. By that time, bye-bye, I play out to Abraham. But Abraham, if you're a winger, get on the wings. If you are a winger, when we have the ball, stand on the white line. When we lose it, cool, you can go defend. But you see how Rosa and Stefan, you're in the same spot. Abraham, you've got to be way wider. So it's not trying to hide behind him, Abraham. It's just getting out wide to the white line so you can receive this pass or even sometimes this pass. What I want to see here, Carlos, the reaction is too slow. You shouldn't be jogging there. You should be busting your butt to steal that ball. If someone's 2 meters away, steal the ball. Win it back, please. And so, Mac, you should be thinking, can I close down this player? Do you see how you stop? Not in a million years we should stop and be scared of that. You go towards that player. We stop them from scoring. You get in front of them. Get in front of them. Stop them from going forward. Stop them from scoring. So which is another reason why, Rosa, I can't have you here. You should be receiving that pass from Petter. That would have been brilliant. If we do see that ball getting moved, do we see how reactive we are? We're not trying to get there first. We should be seeing that ball and running to that ball. Carlos, Stefan, Rosa, you should be there as well. And as soon as the ball gets played, Mac, it's gone to the left side. We need you to come a little bit over here. Alright. Both Costa and Mac, we need to recognize, These guys might be dangerous. Can we close up? Can we close up? Can we see what's around us? Are we ball watching? Do we see what Abraham's doing? Why is not everyone else running at that speed and trying to help? We're jogging and walking around. So once again, our positioning. You could receive this pass in here, Rosa. Carlos, you should be sprinting your butt off. It's very passive, very slow. Alright. So this is why it's so important. 1, for effort. 2, positioning. You got to develop that football brain. But most of it's been effort so far. Lack of effort. Not running, not trying to defend. No, it's already been here. Let's fast forward. Cool. So do you see what this player did? A lot of us in our teams, we would just go forward, 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 forward. Let me go forward. Let me run forward. Let me try to beat all these guys forward. It's totally fine and proper football to reset. Do we see how he's supported from behind? Like I've been saying, if your left winger has it, we need our left defender to come support. So there again, do we notice how many passes these guys made? Backwards, another pass backwards, another pass backwards. It's fine to go backwards. As soon as we get it, we go, yep, I got to dribble forward. Let me go forward. Let me run forward. Rather than think, cool, let me play backwards and keep it to a person who's not in danger. Okay, let's have a look at these pass rings. So 6 or more passes together, 0 times. We want to make sure, can we challenge ourselves to get 5 passes in a row, 6 passes in a row, 7 passes in a row without losing the ball? Most of us, we make 2 passes and lose it. A couple times we made 4 passes, only twice. The rest of the time, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, so can we challenge ourselves to not lose the ball? Can we keep the ball? Play backwards when we need, play back to the goalkeeper when we need, switch it when we need, not forward, 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 dribble, dribble, dribble. It sucks. It's not good. Once in a blue moon, you dribble 2 people and score. Don't care. Not what I'm interested in. Cool. He played backwards. He switched. Are we seeing what the other team is doing? They've switched out. They've gone from one side, switched to the other. Just like we always say. Positioning is all wrong. Where did we say our wingers want to be? Wingers up, wingers up. Can you position yourself in a way where, cool, you can block the pass to their winger but be ready to press their defenders? We did this at training. We want our wingers high. We want our striker, when we don't have it, to mark the midfielder, which he's done perfectly. But Jamie, you should be up here. Carlos, you should be up here. If you don't watch the videos, cool, we won't play you. Because now it goes short. Jamie, you have to run a mile. And now, cool, the wrong person's pressing the ball. It's not what we want. How we want to be is Jamie press the ball and try to steal it. We know it's gone to this side, so right defender, you should be pushing on. Centre defender, you should be sliding across. Left defender, you should be sliding across because we know the ball's coming this way. Striker, you're marking the midfield like you're doing. Let the wingers press the defenders. So Jamie, you should be pressing. Hopefully in a way where they can't play to this guy. But it doesn't matter because our right defender marks the right winger. If you do the wrong things, you will get beat. Simple as that. So Stefan, if you're the striker and we lose it, you become the midfielder. You should be defending. You should be coming into the midfield. Strikers don't sit up and do nothing. When we lose it, our striker becomes the midfielder. Our midfielder becomes a defender. When we win it, our defender becomes a midfielder. Our midfielder becomes a striker. If you don't do the right things, you will get bad results. You should be thinking, Toby, who should I be marking? Who should I be trying to defend? So, Stefan, as our midfielder, you should be trying to pick up these players because you're our midfielder. So there, do we see what's happened? We've got two defenders who are up in fairylands. We've got a player dribbling, so from here, if one player goes, Toby, you must cover. Are we covering our teammate? Toby, who are you marking? What are you defending? The ball is here. Our teammate's going. If one presses, other covers. We did this Monday night training. One presses, one covers. We all slide across. We go towards the ball. Into those half spaces of half defending my man and half being ready to press this player if it gets switched. But cool, it gets beat. And Toby, you're now reacting. So that's a bad decision, bad positioning. Wasn't because you got no talent, wasn't because you got no skills. Simple positioning, simple work ethic, simple brain activity. So this is what I'm saying. It's the difference between good football, being a good footballer, and being a great footballer. Perfect, nothing wrong with that. A little bit quicker, Mac. So that's totally fine. You keep it, good. What I'd like to see here, Mac, what you should be doing is receiving on your back foot, receiving in a way you can be facing forward and preferably the other side. So here you controlled with your right foot, meaning you had to go back towards the player. Receiving with your back foot, your left foot, okay, you could then open up and play to the other side, which is what you should be doing. So that is a technical error that you need to work on at home. Alright. So you should be receiving with your left foot there, so you can then play out with your left foot to the other side. Alright, so that is a technical error, which is something you need to fix. So Toby, I need you more brain activity when we don't have the ball. You switch off as soon as we don't have the ball. So that's something you need to definitely work on. See how you're in the fairylands, just watching, not really helping. So here, Toby, see how you're just daydreaming? One, you should be taking that throw in, but two, you should obviously be supporting. But we're daydreaming most of the time, which isn't good. We can't be daydreaming. If you want to be a footballer, you must be switched on, you must be focused, you must be there, ready to be proactive. So once again, don't stand too far away. Just get a little bit closer. Rosa, once again, become my midfielder. You don't want to be... Simple rule, Rosa. If your teammate's got the ball, get away from your position. Alright, so you can receive here. Bounce out, receive here. Alright. Jamie, you should be getting wider. So Rosa, I want to be hearing voice. I should be hearing you screaming and making runs. But once again, we're walking. The ball goes to this side as soon as possible. You should be tracking over. It's too reactive. You guys are sleepy sleeps. Alright, you got to stay awake. So most important, this should be an instant bounce in and cool, we break out. But no voice, no movement, no demanding. You should be sliding across by 10 years ago. You should already be here. If the ball's on this, if the ball is on the left side, if the ball's on the right side, our left defender needs to slide across. Alright, because if we lose it, you're going to be too far away to defend. Alright, we'll leave it there. Rewatch that. There's a million things that needs to be done better, including your positioning, your work ethic, and realizing you can turn back and play backwards. Okay, so lots of things to work on. We're going to head into the other age group. Don't know why that says this is. Under 12 city.